Hello, Internet. I'm me. And we're going to do something different today. And yes, I'm on another channel. Don't worry about it. It's normal. Today, we are going to talk about something special and true and dear to my heart. My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Season 2. Oh, yes. It's here. It's good. And it's awesome, actually, right? And we're going to talk about this, and I'm going to tell you what I thought about it. Well, even though I already told you how I thought about it. But let's start off. We're going to we start off, like every other My Little Pony episode, with something that seems random and insignificant. And it's the Cutie Mark Crusaders just walking around and being the Cutie Mark Crusaders. And this time actually being a little bit more douchey. More like them fighting over each other over which one is right about which thing and, causing chaos in the class while they're going on a field trip. And when they come to a statue of Discord, a weird-looking creature that has the face of a pony and then mishmash of things, like it has a lion's paw with an eagle's talon and snake's body and tail and all this weird stuff on it. And it represents discord and chaos, as in when you go to these different statues, they represent different things. So the Cutie Mark Crusaders are being little Cutie Mark Crusaders and trying to give you reasons to turn them into glue because they actually, through their little chaotic nature, wake up discord. And so, weird thing, and then we cut to the theme song. Weird thing, but after the theme song, weird things start to happen, like pink clouds are flying everywhere, spewing out chocolate rain. Chocolate rain. Oh, sorry, go ahead. But, yeah, so it's spilling out chocolate rain everywhere. And I'm like, that could be dirty in so many ways. It could not be chocolate. It's a shit storm in here. And I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god, My Little Pony Friendship is Magic has gone dirty. But anyway, yeah, it's starting to, the clouds are made of cotton candy. They're shooting out chocolate rain. The rabbits are getting, well, these freaky deer feet, while the apples grow big, corn in Applejack's farm starts turning into popcorn, and all this chaos starts to happen. And of course, nobody knows how to deal with it, and then Twilight Sparkle comes up and goes, hey, you idiots, let's work together. And they're like, oh, duh. Rainbow Dash, gather up all the clouds, and, day saved. They do more than that, but they get all that cleaned up pretty easily. And then they go on, and Spike actually has a letter from Princess Celestia saying, I need to see all of y'all now. And turns out, from Celestia, turns out that she and Luda fought somebody before they became the kings and queen, due to the fact that those two were the sun and moon, powerful alicorns that they were, and saw somebody messing around with the earth, like this creature called Discord, who was fucking over with everybody, and just liked being a dick. So what they did was they came together, kicked his ass, and created the Elements of Harmony. Man, the Elements of Harmony kicks so much ass. Anywho, so she tells him that, well, the reason he got out when I turned him into stone, me and Luna turned him into stone, and he got out, how? Well, turns out when you guys when the main six picked up the Elements of Harmony, endowed them with power, it loosened Celestia's control on keeping Discord in stone. So when the Cutie Mark Crusaders actually caused a little chaos around them, Discord was released because the power to keep him there was weakened. So now, Twilight Sparkle, Applejack, Rainbow Dash, Fluttershy, and Rarity all have to go on a mission, with Pinkie Pie, and all have to go on a mission to go refine the Elements of Harmony, go in, and take down Discord once and for all, or do something like that. And turns out Discord stole and hit them. And so he pretty much calls out Celestia and the main six going, come get me, bro. Come at me, bro. Come at me. And so that's where the episode really starts picking up. And from here, I have to warn you, from here on this episode, I'm going to have to go in a lot more psychological detail because due to the fact that there's some good writing in here. There's some really, really good writing in here. And even allusions to some stuff that I wouldn't even have expected in a kid's show. So, to test this is a halfway point for me, so I'm just going to tell you this right now. First half of this episode, pretty good. Second half of this episode gets complicated if you're not paying attention. If you're paying attention, it gets really complicated in your mind. But if it doesn't, if you're not paying attention, it's a pretty good story. Anyway, so let's go on. The main six go into the maze. Discord pretty much pulls a Riddler, and he pretty much is the Riddler of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, so, yeah. So he pulls a Riddler and gives them a riddle, saying that you can find the elements of harmony in a place that twists and turns. And Twilight Sparkle, being the smartest one of them all, says, duh, the labyrinth. The labyrinth over there that's, huge as hell, and crosses, that labyrinth actually goes upside down and then right here and then to the side. It's really big like that. And it's just twists and turns. I don't know if that's Discord or if that's just the normal fucking labyrinth. I'm like, how the hell are you supposed to get through that? So they get there. Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy lose their wings. Rarity and Twilight Sparkle lose their horns. And Discord comes out and says, well, you're welcome to my game. 2 rules: no wings, no horns. And if you ever try to use them, the game's over and I win. And so they go into the labyrinth, but before they go into the labyrinth, they all get separated by Discord. And each one going in through the labyrinth get tricked by Discord, or Discord actually changes their personalities. And this is where I'm saying you have to go into more detail with the episode, and I really wish I could in a 15-minute video, but sadly YouTube is being a douche. So, I'll just have to say this very quickly. Pinkie Pie is a very disturbed character. Her character is more of everybody sees her as a random party, hyperactive, fun pony. And actually, this one focuses on each character is focused on by their contributing element of harmony, and hers is laughter. And there's this creepy yet very deep little segment where Pinkie Pie comes into a room of balloons, and all the balloons are laughing, and she's laughing with the balloons, and then she realizes the balloons are laughing at her, and she starts to get depressed, and it starts to show in her face and in her mannerisms that she doesn't like being laughed at. She doesn't like being looked at in a negative light. I know nobody does, but you would think Pinkie Pie would have actually just turned a smile and, giggle at the ghosties and just move on her way. But no. There's something inside that when someone's laughing at her really bogs her down, almost like she's depressed. Anywho, we have Rarity, who, gets tricked into digging up a giant diamond, or what she thinks is a diamond, and then carries it on her back, trying to keep it, turning her from, I'm sorry, what was hers? Oh god, I'm gonna get killed for this. I'm forgetting. Generosity to vanity. Ha! I win. Anyway, but again, this was an allusion to Dante's Inferno, Third Ring of Hell, where the greedy carry around a stone that they think is what they want the most, which I didn't expect that freaking illusion in My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. That is creepy as hell. Fluttershy gets turned into a bitchzilla, really, even though Discord has some trouble actually turning her kindness into rudeness due to the fact that whenever he tries to trick her, going, your friends laugh at you, and I'm just like, and she's just kind of like, yeah, and he's like, your friends think you suck. And I'm happy they're my friends because I kind of know I suck. Fuck it. And then hits her and then turns her into a rude person. Applejack is shown a vision of the future to where none of the main six are going to be loyal to each other anymore, and it breaks that loyalty in her heart and turns her into a dishonest person. Funny. And Rainbow Dash is shown a vision of Cloudsdale being destroyed and ponies dying. And Discord says, here's your wings. If you take the wings, you can fly back and save Cloudsdale. If not, stay here. Testing her loyalty. She fails. Oh, God, this episode gets heavy when you think about it. And so, actually, in the end, Pinkie Pie is depressed and hating everybody around her due to the fact that she thinks they're going to laugh at her. Rarity is carrying around a giant boulder, hoping that it's a diamond that she can hold on to for the rest of her life. Rainbow Dash has abandoned her friends for an illusion. Applejack has lost all faith in her friends and turned to disloyalty to hide. And Fluttershy is now a rude bitch monster. And because Rainbow Dash left the game, Discord has claimed victory. Now, the only one left is Twilight Sparkle. And when this episode ends with a to be continued, I actually am wondering, how are they going to win this? What's going to happen? And where the heck is Luna? Yes, Sister Celestia actually does talk about her and Luna defeating Discord, but here's the question. Where's Luna in all this? You never see her in this whole entire episode. But other than that, that's my only complaint. Really, the animation, Luna doesn't show up. I'm like, where's Luna if you helped her, if she helped you defeat Discord before? But other than that, that's my only complaint. This episode is fantastic and a great season opener. This episode has great animation, great dialogue, great storytelling, and very stunning and disturbing plot points to them and to each character. My question is this. Another question that I've heard asked over and over again from other people is Discord. He looks like a dude. I was expecting this dark alicorn with horrible armor and huge wings. And I'm actually happy that he's not that. Because this is actually a very good and interesting looking character. The character is actually very threatening even though he looks very silly. Actually showing that the character himself can be very scary, very threatening, and very powerful, but not have to look like an evil villain. It's like if you had a cute little bunny monster that never stopped looking like a cute little bunny, but still made you piss your pants in fear. That bunny is already scary on its own. It doesn't need the looks. And yes, this is actually going out very good, and I hope Season 2 is pretty good. Everybody was a little miffed that Laura Frost actually left executive producing from this show after the first season and announced she would not be coming back as it. And I'm actually happy to say that she did that with Powerpuff Girls and Dexter's Laboratory. She left after the first or second season, and the show continued on. The team is still there. The executive producer just left. Meaning, we still have the good animation, we have still the good story, we have the good writing. She just set this up, and I'm actually very happy that she set it up in a way that it can continue on without her supervision, and she actually has brought us a very good thing. I really can't wait for episode 2. I really, really can't. And I hope you guys find this review very insightful and brought up some things that you really didn't think about. If you found anything I didn't mention or bring up that was actually important, please let me know in the comment section. Like or dislike, and subscribe to this channel if you want. I'm going to be doing reviews for every single My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Season 2 episode through the whole season, no breaks. Alright, every pony. See you guys later. Yeah, don't look at this mouse. Oh, awkwardness. Whatever.